Hello humans, my name is Matt. I'm a human being, a little frustrated at life at the moment, and I'm going to document this video because, quite frankly, why not? Why not let it out there? Why not express some things, and maybe some people out there on the internet will actually vibe with what I'm saying, want to participate in the comments below and talk about this, because people are hard to deal with. I mean, I don't know any human that wouldn't agree with that. I mean, I'm hard to deal with. Lots of other people are hard to deal with. Why do we all have these limits, these limited perspectives? Perception's reality, right? How I perceive things from the very beginning of my life to this point plays a huge role on that. That's my entire life, living up to this point where I can perceive things in this particular unique way that is unique to my own. Just as someone else, from the moment they were born all the way to now, boom, that's their perspective based on all these different things. We all have these filters that come in and create these altered perceptions of reality, and then when two altered perceptions of reality come together and there's this mismatch, this non-coordination happening, then you get an argument, then you get separation, then you get people not getting along. Well, why do we have to not get along? Why can't we just all work together? Why can't we just love each other? It's very hard, it's very difficult. You know, I do my best to love everybody. You know, I try to take some deep breaths, you know, focus on this heart center and expand that out to the world, and every person, every being, every cat, dog, every tiger out there in the rainforest, everybody, you know? Because if we're all connected, how can we not love each other? Well, ego, separation, these things that divide us, you know, make us feel like we're not the same, you know, because in a lot of ways in this third dimensional reality, we're not equal. You know, there's lots of things where people come into this world, you know, and they're just not the same as other people. We're all completely unique and different in our own ways. Yet, you know, a lot of us are human. Some of us might not be human. And I think that we need to all learn how to just get along. You know, one thing about people, you know, the ego wants to always be right. Always does. And a lot of the time, egos don't want to take into consideration where they might have been wrong. I do my best to take a look at where I may have been wrong and address these things in certain situations, certain arguments, certain disagreements with people. And yet I've noticed that when you try to take responsibility for where you may have been wrong in a situation, lots of people, I mean, not everyone, but a lot of people will be like, oh, you're admitting where you're wrong, so I must be 100% right. And I'm not going to at all come to the middle and see where, you know, I may have been wrong, or where we could, you know, kind of like compromise and see things eye to eye and kind of feel you out and see like, oh man, like I totally get it, this and that. You know, why can't we all just get along? Why can't we all just talk and see things the way that, you know, the other person sees things? I don't know. I'm not even sure what this video is about. Just a little frustrated. I've tolerated some very high levels of unacceptability in my life recently. And the personal development side of me wants to be like, okay, well, let's take a look at this and see where I can take full responsibility for this happening in my life. I've been a vibrational match for bullshit. Somehow my vibration has attracted this crap into my life, and now I have to deal with it and somehow diffuse this and move on and get through this. But then there's other egos involved. And I, for one, definitely have an ego. I'm not going to deny that. I've done a lot of work to peel off layers and layers of the ego, but it's always going to be there. Now, some people don't like to peel off layers of the ego. They're actually afraid of it. They actually believe that this identity is all they ever will have, and they will cling and cling and cling to this as if it's all they ever will have. And, you know, it's like a survival instinct kind of thing. It's like I will die if I do not protect my ego and my beliefs and the way that I perceive the world and the fact that I feel that I'm right, not that I am right. I know nothing. And I'm pretty sure you know nothing too. I'm pretty sure that anybody that you might be disagreeing with, they don't know anything either. They're under an illusion that they believe that they think that they're right. Just like in many situations, I might be under an illusion that I might think I'm right. At the end of the day, I think we're all one. I'd like us all to get along. I'd like us all to just make a difference in our own lives so that we can make a difference in everyone else's lives. You know, I came up with something once, and I'm actually wearing it right now, coexist or die. Because so many people don't want to get along when we could just coexist. So you might as well just get the fuck out of here if you're not going to coexist with people. Get along. Seriously, y'all. I don't see the point in not getting along. You know, is there really any advantage to fighting? Is there any really advantage to disharmony? To asserting yourself as the one who's right all the time? No, there's really not. You know, we could all be a lot more happy if we all just chose to get along. So with that, I'm gonna say coexist or die. That's right, coexist or die, motherfuckers. Because this planet Earth, we're all living here. 7.4 billion of us at the moment, and there's a lot more coming, and we got a lot more crazy shit happening in this century. We got a crazy world that we're all born into at this point in time, this exciting time in history. So why not start getting along? Why not start finding what it is in your life that is your divine purpose so that you can tap into that and start amplifying your existence to the world, making a difference in others' lives. Because we all have that divine spark, every single one of us. And some people, they want to live small, but I think it's because they don't realize that they have what it takes inside of them to live an amazing life, to really do something impactful. I'm discovering mine. I've been on a path for a long time, discovering this purpose and how I can change the world in my own unique way. And I'm gonna start being the change, you know? Start being the change, you gots to. What is it that you wanna see in the world? And how can you start being that change? Do it, figure it out, go do what you must. All I know is that we're connected. All is one. All is one. And the moment you stop denying that, and you start cooperating, and you stop resisting, and you stop pointing and blaming, things will fall into place. And yes, we're all hypocrites. Absolutely. I love you. It's difficult, but I love you. I love you all. Adios.